Dog shit. I can't play it. And that sucks. So we're gonna play Madden today. We'll play an online game here. I'm not very good at this game. Never really was. So let's see what we get.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm playing Madden since
and we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Get that fuck. Get that fucking shit.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Check 41. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram.
Good shit.
Loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks
Happy King too. It's kind of pretty name.
Into something a little more advantageous.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away.
Third down. Come on to the stop.
For Nick Boyle that time, and it'll bring up third down.
Third and 11. Can we get the stop? Yes, we can. We can get it.
And he'll go down. The lightning rod, J.J.
Is this guy going to go for it, or is he going to punt?
A dime set on defense.
Taking a while, so he might be going for it.
None of them blitz. They're just back there.
And he is. He's going for 4th and 17.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Good job by Houston defense there. I'm paused, you fuck. I'm on now. Fuck your friendly quit, no. And our first game was a rage quit. Let's try again. They get one snap off for the Texans because they never got the ball. I should have punted. Keep searching. Alright. Who we playing? So what team are we playing? Can I fucking see?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL
Browns.
is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago. This crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans
and I'm
as they
kicking off
emerge
again.
from the
Alright,
locker
you
room.
see the defense
And we're
can do
just
it
about
again.
ready for football as the
And get
Texans
another
get
stop.
set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. And we are underway from NRG
Jesus
Stadium
fuck
in
was that?
Houston. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Cancer.
He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard
Jesus.
line.
So say what game's trying to get people to fucking rage quit by putting that whatever that is. It's fucking
Play fake.
annoying.
Mayfield.
So we can get the sack though. Get the fuck down.
Escape and he goes down. A bad start there.
They should play the game and not play shit through your mind.
It's second down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Good defense.
Play there, but it's incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended target, and now it's third down.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes, even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
Good defense. 4th and 18. What is this annoying ass kid gonna do?
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing
It's taking a while. Yep, he's going for it.
How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
4th and 18.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He'll buy some
Play action play. Bombs it. Intercepted. It would have been better if he just swatted it. But whatever, he still got a pick.
And he's able to get it back here.
And Houston gets it. What a bad pass.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive.
Let's
here
see
in
what
the
I
first
do.
quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Heck.
After the interception, here's Watson. Open man, the tight end fails. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a complete pass the first play.
We'll
do it again.
Watson, he's got his tight end.
He fumbles it.
And now
Oh, get his ass.
and this is picked up by the Browns.
And Deshaun Watson gets a tackle. That's some queer shit.
Inside the 30-yard line. Always fun to watch a big boy.
Jesus, how the fuck is this allowed to do?
Oxygen on the sideline.
Not only that, how about you and me trying to balance ourselves up here because you can feel the shaking all the way up to the booth. That big guy trying to get it to the house.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. It's caught. Beckham.
OBJ gets
into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jesus fuck, turn that off, please.
29 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by
7-0 lead to the
and
Browns.
it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Carter running it out.
And he'll take it up past
It's
the
tackled
25
at 26.
to the 26-yard line.
Jesus fuck.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their
God.
next drive. And last time
gay.
a turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating.
There's
Down the
Watson.
scoreboard here, can't do it again.
He gains 5.
What was frustrated? Down on the
Or
scoreboard.
gains 7.
Had a drive going that pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing.
Watson again.
The ball is
Hey, I was
out.
sliding.
Watson lost it. And this is
Second
picked up
time
by
I
the
was fumbled.
Browns. end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns
That odds has
TD.
been a fucking jar.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams...
Oh, he bombs it to Hopkins at the first
script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll
bombs to the Hopkins again. He gets a first down.
And try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Here's Watson. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard
second and 18.
In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Watson double axes it, throws it to Atkins, but he gets some yards there. It's 3rd and 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Throws it right to Whitehead.
Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Following the interception,
Mayfield. Came back. This is to OBJ. And that's the first down.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Speaking of Odell Beckham, he went over 100 yards in that loss to Seattle in Week 6. 101 yards to be exact, 6 catches. Second 100-yard game for him as a Cleveland Brown, but people are waiting for him to find the end zone more. Just 1 touchdown catch through 6 weeks. Mayfield to throw it. It's caught by OBJ.
OBJ doing everything here for the Browns.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Going right back to Beckham.
And they give it back to OBJ, and it's another touchdown for Cleveland.
Zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep.
It's Carter bringing it up.
And he'll be brought down at the 23.
It's tackled at the
24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here or an inability to put any
He gets a call high to lose his own.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead.
Hopkins in the catch.
Now the pass, and it's in
Yeah, gets him first down.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is going to be stopped.
Dude, Johnson Jr.
behind the
this
line
is
of
sued.
scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Watson escaping the pressure right.
Here comes Watson. He runs for is that a first down? It's 3rd and 2.
As he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Right near midfield.
3rd and 2, Watson. Over the middle, it's Fells.
And Bell,
he will be very close to a first
4th
down,
and inches
but
by
I see the
half.
close fist to the referee, and that means 4th.
Can't challenge that? Okay.
Bill O'Brien, an offensive mind, and he's going to trust his offense here. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson, and my goodness, this is incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail.
They failed the 4th down, which should have been a first down.
All right, CD, let's have a little fun. Now that we're into October, I'm going to give you some AFC teams. You tell me quickly, contender or pretender. You ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's start in the East. Buffalo.
Contender for a wild card spot.
Okay, how about the Chargers?
Pretender.
AFC North, the Steelers.
Contender because the AFC North is a jumble.
Okay, and then lastly, let's go to the South, Jacksonville.
Pretender. Houston now in control.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Steps away. Now
Mayfield fumbles it. Recovered by Houston.
Texans scoop it.
And they get the ball right back.
Shot at the 46-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off.
Hopkins with the catch.
In this case, never even had a chance.
Right before the 2-minute warning.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando.
Give me the Fells. Goes down there.
On first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and his throw
Watson and Hopkins can catch there.
Morgan Burnett there on the coverage.
It is 3rd and 4.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
The Fells.
How you put it together, the front and back working in sync. Only way to play good
And it's in the, and they're at the 11.
Up for a Texan first down. Now Watson.
Well, sometimes our pregame
Watson's gonna run it in for the touchdown.
Taking it in from 11 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Here's Fairbairn with the kickoff.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Jesus Christ, this kid is...
The Browns drive about to get started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So
he bombs it.
Everything that you're doing here. Without those time,
and it's intercepted by Houston.
Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And he'll take
Picked off by Deshaun Gibson, and they bring it right near midfield.
He was looking for Landry that time.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Joe Schobert, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. And they'll start with great field position at the 41.
And the double X
that late in the clock
happens
there.
there.
Why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Drops it off for Chubb. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision
Carter's
to bring
down
it
to
out, a good
28.
one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made.
Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins is gone.
Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 72 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. That's a score you felt they had to have here.
And the Houston cuts it back to 1.
There's an emphasis on
Their
their
1 touchdown score.
We know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to...
Intercepted by Houston!
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, we got a second. Let's look ahead to Week 7 and what's on the slate. Things start out Thursday night. Kansas City at Denver, divisional battle.
Suddenly an interesting game. Kansas City having lost their last 2. Denver now playing defense.
DeAndre Hopkins catches it to bring it to
game of the week.
Cleveland 39.
A rematch of Super Bowl II.
Also have New Orleans at Chicago and Philly visiting Dallas on Sunday night.
That is a huge one in the NFC East.
Yeah, both teams 3-3. The winner will have the lead in that division. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Flushed out right.
Hopkins with the catch.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the red zone now, Watson stepping up. He's going
Watson stopped at the 10.
7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down, Watson.
Watson will hike it.
Throw on 3rd down, Watson.
Throws to the Hopkins.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Couldn't catch
This
it.
defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually,
And they'll just go for field. But there is a flag on the field.
Moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And they'll accept their 1st and goal at the 7.
And I always enjoy the conversation.
What a huge turn of events there.
Officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Watson will bring it in!
And this results in 6. Touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2. A shotgun snap for Watson.
After being down 22-0, they come all the way back to tie this game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And
Let's see what happens here.
To do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think
Beckham Jr. catches it.
Run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
What? Sacks him big time.
He's brought down. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Well, many times
Second and 21.
You get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage.
A 50-50 ball. Swatted away is 3rd and 21.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and it's 3rd down.
You better be afraid of me.
Mayfield off the
We'll hike it.
fake. Dancing to his left.
Mayfield finds the field on the ground. And you're 4th and 36. And they are going to go for it.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases. Whether
4th and 36. And they are going to go for it.
He's a big-time guy you have to block.
He sets to fire deep.
And they got it!
Complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift
What
forward.
a play and a turn of events by Mayfield
Here's 1st and 10
and
just
Landry.
outside the 30. Looking for more there on 1st
And swatted
down,
away
but this
there.
throw downfield, incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down now, Hilliard. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now
And the
in
3rd and
Houston,
5 going into the
all
4th.
even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Check 15, check 15.
Throwing, Mayfield. Now they set up the screen.
And it's
That's
4th down
complete.
here.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They converted on a 4th and 36 earlier this drive.
Now Mayfield on 4th down.
And it's a turnover on downs there. Houston will take the ball. Trying to take the lead after being down by 22. Or in other words, they were down 22-0.
They're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance of victory. By going for it, maybe you're
Hawkins
saying you
the
don't trust
catch.
your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
And then the
Makes the rest of
45.
this 4th quarter and the rest of this game very interesting. On 1st down, it's Watson. Complete. It's Johnson.
Johnson Jr. with the catch right near
That's a gain
midfield.
of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson.
Oh, it's a turnover. He fumbles it. Hawkins tackles him.
Down to the 38-yard line.
Well, so much for the
Watson's second fumble, and that is huge.
Get in position to win the game and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And
for Cleveland.
They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get.
And that's who Houston as he's shoved on the ground.
Baker Mayfield. And they need to work to at least get some of this
second and 19.
after the sack. Second and 19. To throw.
And it's sacked again.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Mayfield
3rd and 26.
Staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. 3rd and long for Mayfield.
3rd and long. Landry will get a 4th and short.
And finally taken
A 4th and medium. It's 4th and 6.
A heck of a play there on 3rd
Compared to what it was before, this is 4th and short.
For 4th. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
He throws nowhere, and Houston will take possession again.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. He finds
Hopkins catches it in Cleveland territory in the 2-minute warning.
Before being taken down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Oh, another. I'm going to find you.
We welcome you back.
I'm going to get you. One away. Oh, another. Put the Hopkins. It's intercepted by Cleveland.
Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset?
And they're going to say that was out of bounds.
Plan going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play the game.
And Mayfield loses yards.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. DJ Reader in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Now the Texans will burn the first of their
And they're going to punt it. It looks like they're on 15, so they're faking it there. Kind of high.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Carter. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They just need a field goal.
This around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. They get a clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Flushed, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Houston needs to get probably about 20
and the road
yards.
gets a bit tougher from here. Watson down to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
There's 8 seconds left in this game. They're going to go 2 clock.
Drive about to get started. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. It's a tie game. You don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And we're going overtime here.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown.
Texans elect to receive.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. But now it's 3rd down. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Watson. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit.
Deshaun Watson picks up the 1st down to keep this drive alive. 10-yard rush.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And an alley. Oh, the ball is
he fumbles it, but Houston gets it. That would have been tragic if Cleveland caught that.
The team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
Fells gets it in there in Cleveland territory.
In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
12 yards there and a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Here's Watson. And an alley to run. And he fumbles.
Watson does fumble it again. This time Cleveland picks it up.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder, maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
It doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasize
a terrible pass up at Mayfield.
It became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now.
J.J. Watt.
2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mayfield looks to throw.
J.J. Watt takes him down.
As he's taken down. J.J. Watt. Who else? He's in
3rd and 20.
Sack of the afternoon.
Red alert! Red alert! Check who draw quarter.
Now Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be
it's 4th and 20. Are they going to even try? Are they going to go for it here?
They went with the dive look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
Looks like they are. They're going to try. If they fail, the game's so much over because Houston can just kick a field goal.
Going for it on 4th down. They go play action. Mayfield. Trying to lay one up deep.
They're going to bomb it. They swat it like they should. Houston ball.
Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again.
They're closer than a 42-yarder.
They can't be despondent.
They'll run on first down. Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Tried to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge, no place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
Being chased out left. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn.
There he goes for the win! He got it! They were down by 22 at one point this game.
Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goal is from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Play again, see. Let's roll the dice here. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel. Playing Seattle.
It was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Houston Texans.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Is the game frozen? No, it's not.
Watson on first down. Open man.
The Fells.
5 yards on the game's first
He
play.
gets 5 yards.
Down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Watson.
Hopkins!
Catch made by Hopkins. Now he's going to get this all the way
Pushes
down
us to the 33.
35. A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long. It's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance thing we're always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Carson, who is a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago, has picked up the pace this year after a slow start. 3 straight 100-yard games. Most recently, Week 6, 124 yards, and the game-winning score in the 4-point win over Cleveland on the road.
14.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson buying time to his left. Oh,
intercepted by Justin Reed.
Intercepted, throwing back across his body. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things that I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins.
Hopkins catches
it.
it.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. Now Watson. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. K.J. Wright able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So,
the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Seahawks have recovered.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out...
What, on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on. Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here to play in the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking tos, that's for sure.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Alert.
From the 36, Wilson flush to his right. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one good for a first down pick.
Seattle converts in the first down.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and very short, Wilson eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. J.J. Watt in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. Throwing is Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
We got three.
Now it's Wilson. Steps away. He'll get Wilson hit. It's
Houston picks up the fumble.
And the Texans scoop it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again is Watson. And an alley to run. And the ball is knocked out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
Penny, a first down carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On second and a couple. Wilson. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
And Seattle scores off a fumble.
Touchdown run. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. He finds an opening pass.
This Fells gets the first down.
It's Fells. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On first down, Watson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Watson now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Another turnover.
There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's going to be
incomplete. He drops it.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance.
And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 46 yards. Thought it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Throwing on second and long. Watson under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Following the sack, it's now third and long for Watson and the Texans. To throw is Watson. And the pressure gets to him again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And this will be taken at the 13. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Rashad Penny. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Another try for Penny. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. And after the touchdown, here's
all right, time to come back.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
Why did they do that?
Big loss here as he's taken down. Ezekiel Ansah getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd and a long way to go. Watson.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again. Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Back to throw, Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Watson.
What the fuck? I was doing that.
He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd
fuck
sack of the
Clowney.
afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And he fires one incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ziggy Ansah. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the...
Yeah, this is exactly the last thing you're seeing before I end the stream.